Is your mind stuck on a hamster wheel, circling the same decision over and over and over because deep down you're afraid to act? You convince yourself that you're being thorough, but in reality, you're avoiding. I'm Teresa Noy, your radical self love coach, and I help high achieving women activate deep self trust and inner freedom so they can stop second guessing themselves and move through life with more clarity, courage, and ease. Because when you trust yourself, you stop overthinking and you start living. So, overthinking, in reality, it's not preparation, it's procrastination dressed up as productivity. You're avoiding responsibility, avoiding uncertainty, and most importantly, avoiding the emotional discomfort that comes from stepping into the unknown. And here's where radical soul care comes in. Because this isn't about decision making, it's about your well being, it's about your wholeness, it's about your connection to yourself. Because when you overthink, you're not in your body, you're stuck in your head. You're lost in an endless loop of what ifs and the worst case scenarios, and you become disconnected from your intuition, from your truth, and even from reality itself. So, what happens when you overthink? When you overthink, you live in a state of mental stress, thinking that it's preparation, but really it's just fear in disguise. And fear, it's exhausting. So, why do we overthink? Well, there are two main reasons. First of all, we're seeking certainty. Seeking certainty. When you overthink, it can feel like you're gaining control. You analyze every possibility, you try to predict the outcome so you don't have to face the weight of making a decision. It's a way to delay taking action because if you don't decide, you can't get it wrong, right? But the real growth comes from moving forward, not staying stuck in analysis. Because certainty doesn't come from overthinking, it comes from trusting yourself enough to take the next step. The second thing is seeking acceptance. So deep down, you want to be accepted. We all want to be accepted, right? I don't care how much you say you don't care. We want to be accepted. We want to make the right choice, the one that pleases everyone, the one that guarantees success, the one that protects your image. You pick your bucket. It's one of those things. But radical self love means trusting yourself and not needing the outside validation. When you overthink, you betray your own wisdom in favor of external approval. And that's the real loss. How do you break free? I'm going to give you 3 radical soul care tips. First, get back into your body. Overthinking, it keeps you in your head. It keeps you disconnected from reality. Move, breathe, wiggle your toes, feel your feet on the ground. Your body knows things that your mind will try to complicate. Get in your body and trust it. Secondly, decide faster. Give yourself a deadline for decisions, whether it's 60 seconds, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 24 hours. Make a decision, set a time limit, and commit. Because clarity comes from action, not from endless analysis. And lastly, ask yourself this question: is this love or fear? If you're spiraling, pause. Ask yourself, is my decision making coming from love or trust? Is it coming from fear and avoidance? Hmm? Love moves. Love moves. Fear freezes. So choose movement. Listen, radical soul care is about releasing the mental stress that keeps you from living fully. Overthinking, it won't protect you. It won't make you more prepared. It won't give you peace. Only trust will. So breathe, decide, and move. You already know what to do. Now, go do it.